Did you hear about the talk about any bodies that were linked back to him?
Yes, and several.
And in what circumstance?
Robberies, usually early. And there was one, like the corner store that I used to pick up my informant at. That was one of his first ones. He and one of the other guys in my case went in when they were younger and robbed the store clerk and ended up murdering him.
Wow.
And then the guy that was my informant ended up being the one they shoved the gun to and told him to get rid of it. So he was the one, he was the grunt. Again, my informant was literally just a dude.
And what about like drug robberies? Do murders in the service of drug robberies? I imagine that happens.
Yeah, it does
that's
happen.
a way to like elevate yourself. Like if you're a young guy that is aspiring to be a high level drug trafficker, you can't go get a loan. So, I mean, look, I was involved in stuff like this, not murders, my God, but like that's the way to get a bank, to get yourself in the game, is to take somebody's stash.
Right. Well, these guys were doing that, but not amongst themselves.
No, you go outside the neighborhood.
Right. We had one dude in this case who was actually ripping off my kingpin and his second in command, and actually went to his parents' house because he thought he had his stuff in his parents' attic and went and robbed his parents.
Wow.
And that dude got tortured. That dude was like, I know you've been around the cartel types, and this was more of a cartel murder. These dudes waited for him to come in, beat the crap out of him, tied him up, hog-tied him, and then shoved a gun up his ass and fired. Ooh. I mean, they did not play. And they dumped his body over across town.